Most people spend weeks agonizing over which projector to buy, but then they treat the mounting hardware like an afterthought. That is a mistake. If you have ever spent an hour wrestling with a flimsy bracket while standing on a ladder, you know exactly why a solid mount matters. This silver aluminum piece from Cmple is one of those things that just does the job without making a scene. It feels surprisingly dense when you pull it out of the box, which is exactly what you want when you are about to hang a few $100s of glass and electronics over your living room couch. It handles up to 44 pounds, so unless you are rocking a massive, professional-grade cinema unit, this thing is going to hold your gear steady without breaking a sweat. What really makes this stand out is the cable management. There is nothing worse than a beautiful projection set up ruined by a tangled mess of HDMI and power cords dangling from the ceiling. This mount hides those cables inside the stem, keeping everything looking sharp and intentional. Now, the installation is pretty straightforward, but you do have to be mindful of the quick-release knobs. They are great for when you need to pull the projector down for a quick cleaning or a firmware update without having to recalibrate your entire image alignment, which is a massive time saver. You get about 15 degrees of tilt and 10 degrees of swivel, which gives you just enough wiggle room to get that perfect angle on your screen. It is not a massive range of motion, but for most home setups, it is plenty. The finish has a nice, rust-resistant coating that feels like it will hold up well over the years, even if you live in a humid area. If there is one thing to nitpick, it is that the silver finish might stand out a bit too much if you have a dark, matte black ceiling. It would have been nice to see a black color option for those who want the mount to disappear entirely into the shadows. Also, while the instructions are clear enough, make sure you have a decent stud finder before you start drilling, because this bracket is not going to forgive a loose drywall anchor. It is a sturdy, no-nonsense piece of hardware that prioritizes stability and a clean look over flashy gimmicks. It is not going to change your life, but it will definitely make your home theater look like a professional installation rather than a weekend DIY project. If you want something that stays put, keeps your cables tucked away, and lets you adjust your view without a headache, this is a solid pick that gets the job done right.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.